Yo. Uh, okay. I don't think that transition was super smooth, but whatever. We're gonna continue on the Forgotten City. So I'm seeing earlier I had like a crap ton of drop frames. So if you have a bad visual experience, please let me know. We can see what we can do. Try to get it, up and running. So if this is the first time you're tuning in, there's going to be a lot of spoilers for Forgotten City. So if you're popping in now, would suggest you leaving. Otherwise, we're going to continue on. I'm going to say at the beginning, game is full of intrigue and plot twist. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the White Hallway, so that interested players can fully experience for themselves if they wish to. So, we're going to continue our game as Bachal. And yeah. So, let's jump right in. Alright. Point of origin, create a time paradox, golden rule. Collect all force plaques. Thorn in the paw. Alright. Let's go looking for these plaques. Oh, wait. Wrong way. Oh, shoot. I just forgot that I didn't provide a link to some of the people who regularly pop in here. So, give me one moment. I'll be right with you. Shouldn't only take a moment. Okay. Let's see. Go to the right lobby. Okay. That's taken care of. Let's head back to the stream. Alright, Rufius.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
We've met. Any more idea where I find Roman?
No idea what you're talking about.
I think you're lying.
And I think you're an imbecile if you think that's going to work on me.
Alright. That did not work on Rufius. Meliodas. What's happening? I still got your key. Booyah.
Thank you. Thank you. I am... Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
Any idea where I find
Look,
Roman
if I
plaque?
had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but I don't, so I can't.
Okay, fair enough. So you're Quintus. Ooh.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye, one blue eye, and just the description and execution from the order of Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
Apparently, Quintus also suffers from
Well,
delusions of
I
grandeur.
am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish. Unlikely, because
Can't
it
prove
simply
it,
isn't
but I
true.
will.
Now, was there something else you wanted?
All right, so it
I
is.
trust you can see yourself out.
And now we need to head up. It could be anyone with heterochromia, absolutely. You know, because it's so absolutely common. All right, Octavia, what you got for me?
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Feeling a bit on
That's
edge.
good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. But on the bright side, once you've been here a few months, it's slightly less terrifying anyway. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
What's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. If you like.
We know how you arrived here. So you're a Christian.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
I'm looking for the Roman plaque, though.
Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in good conscience give it to you. That's all I'll
She
say.
totally has it.
What you're doing is disgusting, and it's not going to work. Shame on you.
Okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin? You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and
One
cheer.
second. Fair point.
If
Perhaps you're
that's
right.
true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course,
Gotcha.
there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's gonna be some intervention, all right.
I wish I shared your faith.
All right, I'll be doing that.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Oh,
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him. Thank you. And please, choose your words
let him.
carefully.
No, we already did. We already did.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
I was just gonna ask what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
All right, those were the.
Ulpius, no!
Oh, yeah. Ulpius, answer my patrol.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
His suicide didn't break the golden rule.
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens
I'll
now?
have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
All right, she's on the move. Also, I've decided I'm going to probably be saving a lot more, just because I don't know what's going to lead to someone breaking the golden rule, or if there's going to be something else that kind of like triggers it, where I have to go back and create a loop. Oh, this is a secret place. I don't think we've been there. Ulpius couldn't answer the patrol of the Jade Falcons. Okay. that way yet. So basically, where does this lead? Oh, you can't really easily get here. Oops. So we have to come through this way. Good to know. All right. What about the Greek plaque? All right. Yeah, let's go ask Georgius. I understood that sentence and I wish I didn't.
Greetings and salutations.
What's up, Georgius?
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I.
This is fair. I know. You want to know where I'm from, but I really want to ask you some questions.
My friend, your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will.
What's up, Mr. Peabody? One second, that's quite a bit. Do you know where I might find the Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left to pull.
That's fair.
But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plaque you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Dully. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged
Well, that
to
is
my
definitely
people.
not fun, eh?
And besides,
Mr. Peabody.
it makes
But
him
also
happy.
that line above
So I
feels like
say,
it's like
let
a
him keep
segment
it.
from Returnal.
I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
All right.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
I wish there was a way to look at how much, what time it was.
Hello? Hello?
Not
Do you
that
like
plaque.
it? It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it.
Can I please have it?
If I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
All right. What's it going to take for you to give it to me?
Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy.
Oh, they're
Then
lyrics.
You
Okay.
could have it, and you'd be happy too.
Let's talk to the magistrate by getting you out.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. Like, Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything.
So all I need to do is persuade everyone to vote for Polarius?
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque and everyone will be happy. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Hello. Have we met before?
Oh,
Bye-bye.
okay.
cafe again. Did you find what you need? See you again soon, I hope.
Okay, so we just need to talk to everybody. Have them vote for Galerius. Or... how much time do I have? Oh, right.
You took care of him?
Tragic
An
accident.
accident? So, it's over? Oh God, that's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Shocked. Was he shocked? Shook. You really like the eating, right? Is that like Tyler's favorite activity? What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. I
Which
mostly
is
just
a
bake
totally
bread
fine
and
hobby.
try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the
There's just
first
crumbs
time
everywhere. It's where
when
I'm
I came
going.
down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either.
So the crumbs are his
Anyway,
hobby.
I went searching
Maybe.
for help.
Not his hobby, his
Stumbled across
passion.
the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
Sorry to hear that.
It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do. All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
Statues come to life and fire golden bows, arrows.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I'm interested.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me,
Okay.
are you familiar
So this is going
with
on
the
a
story
weird
of the
tangent.
goddess Diana?
I am.
Good. Then none of this should be a surprise to you. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
Golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you know what.
But you want me to
Gods
steal it?
no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't you do
I'm
it?
more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Isn't that
When
excellent?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall.
Only because he was silly enough to get caught.
All right.
So, are you in, partner?
If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. I'm gonna decline.
Are you sure? Last chance.
Other technicality. Is this something that's required? Because it's kind of like... I kind of like just the investigative portion of it so far. And I'm not sure I want the horror element. I'm... Yeah.
Ugh, fine. Stay poor and ignorant forever then.
Salve.
Bullied by voices, yeah. I did get bullied by the voices.
Salve. Welcome back.
Who are you gonna
Well,
vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I
My
can do
vote
yet?
isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Alright.
Nice to talk to you.
You look well, my sartorial friend.
You can always loop and talk to him again later. That's true. That's true.
Citizen?
Who's the person? I already forgot who we should have them vote for.
Fear is proof. What is it, citizen?
Who are you gonna vote
Not
for?
that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Oh, 1 second.
I appreciate
get the part
the
of
thought.
Oliver. I'd have to go back to
You're
my
new
notes.
And I just can't see how you could make an
my
impact
computer
in
got
the
wiped,
time
so
between
all the
now
stuff
and the
that
election this
I
afternoon.
gotta see if I put it
In
anywhere
any
else.
case,
Unfortunately,
if you're
I was
interested in
body.
the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings. All right?
Okay.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
That's the status of the
It
election.
must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
I'd like to nominate Galerius.
I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow. Certainly.
Alright.
See you again soon, I hope.
Alright, we need... Galerius. Alright. What do we need to do to get people to vote for you? It's getting dark.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Ever thought about
I've
running for
bounced the
magistrate
idea
yourself?
around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
Smell.
And how could you know that? I mean,
break the golden
I
rule and
don't
kill.
like the man, but I don't see how you could know a thing like that.
Plans to have Sentius executed for treason.
You overheard him say that? Oh, why does that not surprise me? He and Sentius have despised each other for a long time now. Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Alright.
Alright. See you around.
It's not that I don't like the history. I like the history, but man, it's so dense. It's so dense. Especially with security breach, like the trailers made Vanessa look like a good character, but she's not. Freddy's kind of like a dad character now. All right. Dense. There's a lot. Like you have to go through like what was it? Like to get the story, you need to play like the mini games. You need to do the Easter eggs. You have to do like there was like the 2020 challenges where you set or whatever the highest difficulty was. And then like the mini games wouldn't really explain stuff, and you'd have to like put it together. Like it's a lot. It's good. And then now you have the books, which I realize aren't like canon, but they kind of have a lot of like similarities in like the universe. Let's see. Can we just cut this
Are
out?
they? Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
By watching Minecraft Innovation.
Of course. What is it?
If I were to figure out how to stop at least one person from breaking, what happens now?
Well, if you've stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else about to break it still. Allow
I
me
mean,
to
we
explain.
can if you want. I'm definitely not
When
bored
I
because I'm trying to
discovered the
figure out
ritual
this
that
murder
preserved
mystery.
the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the golden rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to prevent it from being broken. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here. A paradox, you see? The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here, obviously. If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having changed the course of history for us and yourself. So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to break
I
the
have
golden
a
rule,
bow and arrow.
and there is yet work to do.
Like, I'm not going to do this.
Understand?
I'm not going to do this, right? But
Excellent. So
if I were to bow and arrow
looks like you'll have to
Sentius,
continue your
he wouldn't be able to open the portal, and
Now,
I wouldn't have
was
been able
there
to come
anything
here,
else
and
you
that would have
wanted
made a
to
paradox, right? All right.
Of course. What is it? Yes?
Separate. Listen, I'm just saying.
Why do you say that?
When he wins the election, he's going to convict you of treason and sentence you to death.
What? I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course, so you'll be on your own. You'd better not waste any time, and may Swada, goddess of persuasion, go with you. Good, thank you.
Let's see. Okay. So he won't arrest him. Let's see. I need more evidence. You know what? Would his wife know?
I'm not supposed to be in here.
That's true. I know.
Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed. This is outrageous. Do I need to call Domitius? Get out.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
All right. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. So we got money. We're gonna do some side quests real quick. Thanks, yo. Alright, now do I automatically break it, or because I didn't steal, it's okay?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I need you to take care of something urgently.
Sounds serious. I'm listening.
I need to stop Fabia from emptying the empty shrine and tell her a new arrival. He'll find what he's looking for there.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it.
I'll go. But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Don't worry about it.
I love your clothes. So exotic.
Yeah.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward.
That's fine,
but
that's fine.
The moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
Well, it's not Tyler's fault if he breaks the bike then, right? It's just his... Not interested, sorry.
Oh, I see. You prefer the company of men. Maybe you should go and make friends with Virgil instead. I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
I'm looking for Kabosh.
Not for a few weeks now. Last time I saw him, he was sitting at a table with Georgius, whispering about some job. I remember because they kept looking over their shoulders as if they didn't want anyone else to know. So, naturally, I hovered. The one word I kept hearing was vanishing, and then, the next day, Kabosh just disappeared. Coincidence? I think not.
Do you know?
You know, normally I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here. Straight to business, huh?
Okay.
I can work with that.
Because she was charging 1,000.
As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
Here's your 1,000 denarii.
I'm impressed. Didn't take you long to gather quite the little fortune. And now for my end of the bargain. Here is your way out.
Hemlock. What is this?
This is hemlock. Drink this and your life will be over in no time. Because the only way out of here is death. Congratulations on your purchase. Sorry, a deal's a deal. No refunds.
This is...
Oh, I think it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. So we know that was a sham. Okay. Alright, let's head to the forum.
Whatever's in that grate, you there. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you
Skip
got. Now
line.
I am... But...
Not interested.
You're not interested in them.
Sorry, not interested.
Well, that's a shame. Ah, back again, I see.
I need some Sophium resin.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
Fine.
Oh, you have it. I'm impressed. pleasure doing business. Can I
Oh, you could
help
steal
you with
it.
anything else?
We go
Very
here.
well. Another time.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me. What?
Take a look.
Quick, give it here. Yulia,
Sweet.
you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Ah, look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should
Ooh,
be
got an
proud of
achievement.
yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. Sure. What do you want to know?
Do you think
Do
she
you
was
really want to
poisoned?
know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it. Gladly.
I'll be good.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Save game.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
I'm looking for blackmail material.
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions. The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter.
Is that why the wife is
I paid
crying?
Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Hemlock, right?
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only
he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa, confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out.
Is this enough?
His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks.
Think we're getting there?
I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it. I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to
they
swindle
seem nice.
the other.
Definitely nice.
I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course. I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I might be. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night.
Ulpius.
He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps
I
can help
doubt
him
you
too.
could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
Ugh. Don't toss yourself off. Don't toss yourself off.
Salve, friend. I'm welcome to life.
Actually, I really
All
need to
right,
talk to
well,
Elvis.
it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you
want to
think
accept the betrayal.
I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
All right.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
You know about that?
Yeah.
How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
If you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can
It's
help
too
solve the problem.
late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
I've already saved her
Oh,
life.
Really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
That's what I need to do. Okay. Oh, no.
No. No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
All right. So, what we're going to do is go back down there, rob the place again,
I can't believe he went through.
and then grab the
oh
money,
Lord.
pay them off,
Poor lamb.
and then
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I'd best...
uh-oh, I think I...
Thank you. Thank you. I
All right.
am deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
And you're a monster.
I should hope so. This is outrageous.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Run, you fool! Alright, so we still don't have the blackmail material. We need to get rid of him. Or maybe we do. But, we can save those two. And that should lead to something else.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Lucian's done it, but can I take something and go quickly?
Yulia? Oh no. Alright, I can do that. Alright,
also-
let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Sweet. Alright. Thank you for being my time bandit,
You,
buddy.
Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of...
Alright, we gotta head up there. Prevent him from killing it. Give him the 2,000. Then I think we're good. No, I guess we're not good. Bliss, I need you to run through all my hurry, man.
Salve, friend. Welcome to life. All right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no.
Come on.
Orpheus, what?
That's the idea.
What?
Why do you...
Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help him.
Alright, I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
You know about that?
Yeah, that's... Never
well,
believe if I told you.
You don't understand.
Maybe I can
It's too... If I...
Yeah, she's gonna be fine.
Oh, really? But we're still in debt bondage.
Actually, I do.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
No, you'd be free.
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers?
Yeah.
It seems today we're both blessed. This
But you are
did
going to get
not
turned into a gold
turn out
statue
how
while I figure out
thought.
the rest of these side
Thank you,
quests.
friend. I never thought people like you existed.
Here's your
Thank
money.
you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
What about blackmail material? Ah, don't worry about it.
I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Whoa.
What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm thankful that you're here. Can I help you with something? Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in
just
good
saved a
conscience
man's
give it to
life.
you. That's all I'll say. Ah, that's a shame. Another time then.
Wait a minute. I have zip lines. Okay. Okay. Water under the bridge. Oops. Wrong house.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Can we talk?
Talk. What bit?
How would you like to help getting back at Meliodas?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Meliodas is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since.
I should have just asked her a little bit more. Just dug a little deeper.
Wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
The old turned garbage people against each other move. Classic. It is.
To withdraw. Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin his plans to become a magistrate? You must think me quite mad. I've heard enough. Get out of here at once.
Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
You know what? Fine.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
You did this. Okay. So, I'm gonna get back, give him the resin. Get it so that she doesn't go in the wrong, like, send the new arrival to the temple. And...
quickly.
Oh no! Continue from the last save. What's my last save? Oh, dang it. Alright. But we know that line doesn't work.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted
Okay.
I'm not talk. You know, some time ago. Now I let it, but. Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me. I want you to bring me some wine. Just one small urn should do it. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
You know what?
So you'll help me?
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
A love letter which Malleus accidentally acknowledged his name as Quintus. Quintus to beloved Claudia, for a time I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life. But then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I'm exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you, and so I perform the grand gesture of your honor. I will become the city's magistrate, so that I will govern with wisdom and strength, with you by my side. Sweet.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quintius really is.
According to this bounty letter from Emperor Ero, he's the person who started the Romans.
What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
No.
What? No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers.
I'll be going.
I curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths.
Peace.
This is outrageous.
All right, we're saving.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Got to juke. Much better. Alright, so when I do the time loop, I will be able to give him the 2,000 that he needs to go save those two, and the resin, and the other. So, let's get him to withdraw.
Salve, friend. Mind telling...
Patrol?
Sounds serious.
Alright.
Yulia.
And give him this purse of 2,000 to pay off the debt.
How did you... Alright, of course. I'll make sure this gets to him. Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send...
That's it.
I'll go, but...
I should have started a loop counter. No, you know what? That is actually not an awful idea. I don't know how many loops I've done so far.
Fresh meat, huh?
All right. Until he's finished with these errands, come on. All right. All right. Looks like we can go to the forum, work on some of the other quests. Inventory.
Greetings and salutation. Greetings. I'm Giorgio.
I know. Ask you some
My
questions.
friend.
I'm looking for Kabash.
Ah, I knew this day would come. I do not wish to lie to you, my friend, but even discussing this matter is dangerous. Please, let us leave the live coals safely beneath us.
You can trust me. We foreigners have to stick together, remember?
Very well. But the magistrate would not look kindly upon this, so please keep it to yourself. For several months now, I have been sneaking out at night to worship the gods of my ancestors.
Oh, you can follow him and watch him
in
do
the
your
temple of
quests.
Demeter. Each day, I leave offerings of food.
You know what? I'm gonna
with
do
the
that
hope
next
that
loop.
we may have a bountiful harvest. And yet the next day, when I return, the food is missing.
How strange.
So I ask, who or what is this temple? Once I sat in front of my shop like the 100-eyed Argus until dawn to see if I could spot a thief going in. But do you know what I saw?
Animals?
Nothing. Nobody entered. And yet when I went to take a look, my offering was gone. It is bizarre, is it not? When I told my friend Kabash of this at the tavern, he offered to help investigate. He went in, and to my dismay, he was never seen again. I do not think you should pursue this, my friend. It would break my heart to be responsible for 2 people disappearing. But you do not strike me as a kind of person to be deterred by such warnings, so just be careful, I beg you.
Oh, the new entry. He went into the temple.
You there? I'm sorry. Now I am, but
Not interested.
you're not interested.
Sorry, not interested.
Well, that's it.
Welcome.
Yulia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
it wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa.
Okay. Come on.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty...
I want you to withdraw from the selection.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because I know you're Quintus, your wife betrayed you, and Nero wants you dead.
It finally caught up with me.
Yes.
I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's assassins?
One of Nero's time assassins.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone of their debt bondage to you. Oh! Alright.
Oh, so much work and money. Oh, well, if I do it, you'd let me live?
I will.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There, you got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
All right. Yes. What up, nerd? Okay. Where is he? Was that him? No.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Where is he?
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all.
Okay.
A new
What a
face,
huge, disgusting
are
face.
they? And may Vesta watch over you. I'm What's
the status of the
Well,
election?
Malleolus has withdrawn for some unknown reason, so unless somebody else is nominated by the end of the day, Sentius will win by default. Why do you ask?
I'd like to
Oh,
nominate.
what a good idea. He is a virtuous and decent man after all. I happen to agree he'd make a wonderful magistrate.
Who's allowed to
All
vote?
of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
Can I vote then?
Well, you're not a citizen yet, so no, I'm
I've been here
afraid
for
not.
so long.
But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Such as?
By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
All right.
Certainly. See you again soon, I hope.
Welcome.
Whatever's in that great back again.
Who are you going to vote for?
Sentius, I suppose.
I'd like you to vote
Yeah?
for Kel.
And what's he gonna do for me? He's nothing.
Would a gift change
Certainly, for a few thousand denarii. Well, that's a shame. Come
So
back
do we
if you
just need to
change your
get
mind.
majority?
Very well. Another time.
Ah, and I hear...
Who are you gonna vote
Well, Sentius seems to know what he's doing. Nobody's broken the golden rule under his watch so far.
Anything I do to
My
change that?
vote isn't for sale. If... Nice to talk to...
Okay, so that's 2.
Hey, my friend. Have you...
Not yet.
Ah, that is
Who are you gonna vote for?
Galerius. Did you know he saved the life? But of course.
Okay.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
How'd you do?
So that's 2 voting for him. Shoot, do I need to time loop again to get that money to pay him off for the vote?
Keep an eye out for Santilla, would you? What is it, citizen? Not that it's any of your business.
Okay.
All right?
So we have a 3-1.
What now?
Who are you gonna vote for?
I'm not going.
Okay.
Whatever. Just remember.
Leave me be.
Okay. Shoot.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Rufius.
Name's Rufius. Better what?
Who are you gonna vote for?
Sentius. Military man. Fine. Whatever.
Welcome.
Ave.
Wait, can I talk to the guy himself to see if he can just not run? Can he withdraw?
We're finally alone. We have? Wait, I must have entrusted... Is that about...
We had this conversation.
Seems rather brash, but... Ask then.
Okay.
Good. Now, was...
Okay, so you can't...
Thank you.
Can't force him... Alright, back to more side quests.
Keep an eye out for Santilla, would you?
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Alright. Are you the one threatening Virgil?
No idea what
It
you're
was a good
talking
try.
about. Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
I was just gonna ask you to stop threatening him.
And why should I? The one true God says that for man to lie with another man is an abomination. His presence here is a threat to us all.
If that's true, why hasn't the golden rule been broken already?
Well, I don't know. Maybe God hasn't noticed yet. But when he does,
listen, I
we're
need a
going
key.
to have a problem.
Seems that your agitation.
Well, I wouldn't get so angry if he wasn't so... you know. I don't like where you're going with this.
Start a fight.
You'd better take that back before I make you. I have no idea what you're talking about. And unless you want
Alright,
your
that didn't
jaw
solve it.
broken, I think it's best if you don't ever talk to me again.
Can
I have nothing to say to you, kaput murder.
Okay.
You look well, my sartorial friend.
Welcome back.
Mr. Story.
Well, I help out, but I like. Some people say it's divine. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called God doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown God doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you? Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways.
I wonder what I have to do
with
next.
unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option. I'm glad. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought. Nice to talk to you.
Okay. Need to talk to Rufius again. Point of origin. Alright, maybe we need to talk to her, get the next step.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
Can I ask you about
I beg
escaping
your
the
pardon?
underworld? If he was right, we're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in.
You'll
have to
I'm
give
also
me a
probably
moment.
real loud about this.
Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. Hercules, the Hercules was able to... Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on... And finally, so it seems... May Fortuna guide you.
Okay, so we talked about that.
Ave again. Did you find what you need? I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another. I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds.
I really like how they took the quest system from Skyrim and made the whole game
We
around
asked
it.
for
Yeah.
blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Why not?
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now, the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately, the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine. And the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves. I'm pleased to hear it.
I'm good with that. All right.
Don't
See you
believe
again
a
soon,
word
I
they
hope.
tell you.
Okay. All right. So I guess maybe we can get that plaque. We can get to that plaque before she gets there, and then it'll be open. Maybe we won't need a key. Dang it. I feel I'm really close to making movement on a couple of loops. Alright. There's the plaque. And I don't know what we're supposed to do, though. There's like 3 to 1. 2 of them aren't going to change their vote.
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. Was there something... All right.
Got the obelisk. Those missing pieces. Still don't have a way to get to that. Alright, I guess we'll just have to do another loop, follow him, convince him to run, and then figure out what he needs. Okay, right. What are you doing? I'm creating a time loop because I don't know what next steps to take.
I'm not
I know.
Domitius, this is outrageous.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Alright, we got Jukes. Alright. New loop, we're gonna hard save, figure out next steps.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you... Oh.
Okay.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in... Yulia?
Tell Melios you know his real name is Quintus, thanks to Claudia, and that Nero sends his regards. Then tell him to withdraw the election and release his debts to Bondman.
What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
That's it.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me
So
how
we
you
don't
know
need to
all of
rob
this.
him anymore in the time loop.
Ixion turns.
Ooh, let's do this one. Nope, nope. Let's follow him because we need to convince him to run.
Fabian, listen.
There's a troublemaker coming into the city.
I know, and I'll take care of him. Just go and hide, but not in the empty shrine.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
No time to explain. Go!
You there?
I'll be in my bed.
Now I am but
Thank you, Galerius.
Not interested.
You're not in.
Sorry.
Well, that's.
Oh, great. Where is he? Did he just despawn? Dang it. Oh, there he is.
Lucretia, no time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Sylphium resin for Yulia.
What? Quick, give it here. I'm just going to help her swallow this. I think she's going to be all right. Galerius, you're amazing. How did you know?
I was just doing what the new guy told me.
I don't understand. How did... Never mind. Thank you so much for acting as quickly as you did. Another moment more and we would have lost her.
Can't stay. Places to be.
What now?
Oh, okay.
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and demands he withdraw from the election and release Ulpius and Iulia immediately.
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
Domitius, that's enough.
What? You're not going to listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded.
Okay, following him was top tier.
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
A Bronze Age Back to the Future.
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Yulia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all.
Oh wait, he's a
I'd better go
citizen,
and pay a
right?
visit
So that
to
would be
Yulia
3 to
immediately.
2. I just need to change one. I just need to pay off that guy to vote, and then we just have to have the election, and then I can get that plate from Pluto.
Yulia. I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to...
Okay.
Why do you look so happy?
If he disappears, I'm gonna be real mad.
Malleolus just released us, and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Also, our main character has like super good hearing.
That's incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back. And we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Okay. Come on.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Oh, okay. Under duress. All this for one plaque. Not busy, you're just happy.
Priestess, Malleolus
Don't move.
Well, that's surprising, but thank you for telling me. I'll let everyone know.
Look at this.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
There we go.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and
I'll be
exactly
honest with
what's
him.
about to happen to them?
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Like Sisyphus?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top,
Oh, so this is my
roll
boulder.
all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Yeah, there's that at least.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in. Oh, and I'm in the running for magistrate. Feeling kind of nervous, but I'm hoping it'll all be worth it when I order Dooley's release. I just hope I'll have the votes I need. Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right?
That's true.
Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Meta gaming. All right. So, we're going to save it. So that's 2 votes. 2. Right? Because he's...
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. My friend...
Who are you going to vote for?
Galerius. Did you know he saved the life of my young friend? But of course.
Alright.
I hope...
Salve. Ah, back again.
Who are you going to vote for?
Sentius, I suppose.
I'd like you to vote for Galerius.
Yeah? And what's he gonna do for me? He's nothing.
Would a gift change your mind?
Certainly. For a few thousand denarii. Pleasure doing
1,000
business.
denarii.
Can I help you with anything else?
I'll be going.
Very well. Another time.
Wait a minute. Is that not majority?
Name's Rufius. Better. No idea. Yes, so. And why should I?
This doesn't really I think work because he's Christian, right?
Well, I wouldn't get so angry if... It makes me... uncomfortable. I don't like where you're going. Smart.
Dang it.
I have nothing to say to you.
Okay.
Isn't the great temple majestic? A new face, Ave, and may vest.
What's the status of the
It
election?
must be complete. It'll be. Why do you?
We'll
As
load
I
the
said,
game.
I'm planning to hold it before dusk.
Holding it early may prevent conflict between the voters.
Yes, I have. Very well.
All right.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Also, this will load it. We can see who we're missing. It's a tie vote, right? Well, maybe.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Galerius.
Virgil.
Sentius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
Let's go.
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you've put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it.
Guys.
You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
All right.
Ave.
Let him go. I need that plaque.
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long,
Big
my
W
friend.
for Galerius.
And
Absolutely.
it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with
Liberator.
you soon, Dooley.
Hello? I'm Dooley. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer. Are you the newcomer?
I've been around. Yep.
Oh, it is you. Then, thank you. You're a big helper. I was locked up, but they let me out again. I'm so happy.
You're welcome.
You can have my shiny plaque if you want, and maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
What was it?
He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high.
Ooh.
Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep
Have
it
a
a
new
secret
area
until
unlocked.
I found someone I could trust.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Here's the key.
Upper cyst. All right.
Hope you find it. In the cisterns, way up high, Hannibal said. Oh, look over there. Something shining. Is it treasure? Maybe it is treasure.
All right. Greek plaque.
And it's just lying out.
Let's see. Alleged lost treasure. Given your memory limitations, misremembered. Oh.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Whoops. Oh, because Dooley doesn't know any better.
Wherever you are.
But we got one. When he said that, I was just like, I will be fine. Immediately not. Okay. But we didn't need to do the election anymore. We have the Greek plaque. Now we need to go up above.
Salve, friend. Mind telling... Oh, sounds serious. Yulia. All right, let me see. What? Are you... I'll go.
All right. Even though I know we're going to have to do more loops of this, I don't want them dying in this loop. So you just go do that.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
All right. What up?
Salve.
Okay. Oh, dang it. I looped where that was. Oh wait, no, it was here, right? Man, I don't remember where that cistern was located at. Oh! Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Do you remember where the cistern door was at? The upper cistern? Because I apparently am not close to it whatsoever. I wish there was like a mini map. Or actually, wait a minute. Nope, that didn't help. All right, 1 second before this stream just completely stalls out. Forgotten City. Upper cistern. Let's see. Gotta close all these videos. Okay. Let's see. Get the cistern from the portal, look at your right and follow the path. It should bring you all to the tower with a lot of steps on it. Until you reach the top, look around until you see a ladder. Climb up the ladder. Set of steps. Take you to the great temple. At top of steps. Oh, okay. Okay. This might be the next stream kind of mission. Oh! Noted. Alright then. So, let me... Oh, right. So let's do that. We'll call it... So we're going to save it just to make sure we are at the right location.
Yep, that is the right location. So we are going to quit. We will call it a stream, just because we are at the 2-hour mark. But thank you, everyone who's watching. I don't think anybody who's watching is on the East Coast, but you know, if so, Happy New Year's in the one less than an hour to go. It's going to be about 2 hours in Central Time, and then 4 hours on Pacific Time. So have a good New Year's, everyone, and we will do a stream in 2022, probably either tomorrow or Sunday. Haven't decided yet, but one of the two. So, all right. Have a good night. Happy New Year's, and take care.